JCPS is a G Suite for Education district, formerly known as Google Apps for Education. It is a suite of free productivity tools to help students and teachers interact seamlessly and securely across devices. Every student and staff member of JCPS has a G Suite Education account. In this module, we will discuss how to access your G Suite account, instructional tools available, and where to go if you have questions. To access this account, students and staff go to google.com and sign in with their JCPS email address and webmail password. If a teacher cannot sign in, they must go to jcps.me/password and reset their webmail password. For students that change their JCPS password, STCs at each individual school can reset their password using SAM. If teachers want access to SAM to reset their student passwords, they may request this at jcps.me/help. Open the Chrome browser and go to google.com and click the blue Sign In rectangle on the right side of the screen. You will sign in with your JCPS email address. Next, you will choose Organizational Account, and then you will type your webmail password. This may direct you to Microsoft's sign-in page where you will have to sign in again with your JCPS email address. Once in, you should see either a circle with your first initial in it or a picture. If you click on this circle, it should say that this account is managed by jefferson.kyschools.us with your email and name below. Once you are logged in, click this 3x3 block. In the Google world, it is called the waffle. This is where all of your Google apps are located. We are going to click on Drive. Think of this as home base. Once inside Drive, in the left corner, you should see the JCPS logo. This shows that you are in your JCPS Google account. You may or may not have files and folders in your Google Drive. But when you do, you can click here under the waffle to toggle between List and Grid View. Under the blue new rectangle, you can create a folder, upload files from your computer, create a new doc, slide, or sheet. You can also click More and you will see more Google apps. If you go to the top and click in the search box, you can search for your different files. To create a new Google Doc, go to the blue New folder and choose Google Doc. There are three big differences from a Word doc. The first is how you name a Google Doc. To name a Google Doc, go to Untitled and give it a name. Next, as I type at the top, it says Saving. When I'm finished typing, it says All changes saved in Drive. Every time you make a change to your document, it is automatically saved. There is no more going to File, Save As to save a document. The third and biggest difference is this Google Doc is a website. I can share this link with anyone by giving them the URL. On the right side of the Google Doc, you see a Share button. If I click Share and then go to Advanced, I can choose who has access to my document. Everything is defaulted to private until you change it. Anyone with the link means parents and or community partners can see this document. Make sure to put View or Edit at the bottom and click Save and Done. With Google Classroom, teachers can create classes, distribute assignments, give quizzes, send feedback, and see everything in one place. Google users can collaborate anytime, anywhere, and on any device. Classroom is a learning management system like Blackboard or Canvas, but very user-friendly. To sign in to Google Classroom, students will follow these next steps as well as teachers. First, go to classroom.google.com and you will sign in to Google the same way as I spoke about before, unless you are already signed in to Google. If you have never visited Classroom, you may have to press continue and then you will be taken to a screen that asks if you are a student or a teacher. Teachers must select teacher and students must select student. If one accidentally chooses the wrong option, a ticket must be put in at jcps.me/Google for one of the Google administrators to change it. Once signed in, if you do not have a class, you will see this screen. In the top right corner, you will see a plus sign. This is what you click to create your first class. This is also where students click to join your class. Once you are in your Google class, you will see 3 headings at the top: Stream, Students, and About. You will spend 90% of your time in the stream. Think of it as a Facebook feed. Everything you post will go to the very top and stream down. If I click on Students, this is where I will find the code I share with my students so they can join my class. Students will click the same plus sign you clicked to create the class, except they will only see the words Join Class. This is the code they will enter. It is a different code for each class. You can display it larger for the entire class to see. Do not click the Invite Students button. Next, click on the About tab. Here, you can add class materials such as a syllabus or websites you want the students to access easily. Now, I'm going back to the stream. Here, you have the option to create an announcement, assignment, or question. Here is an example of a question and an announcement. You can see for the question, students can turn in the work and I can then grade it. This is great for exit slips or sponge activities that I want to grade quickly. For both of these, students have the option to reply to the assignment. Teachers can create assignments, give the assignment a name, and choose whether they want to give this assignment to all students or groups of students. Teachers have the option to attach a Word document, a document from your Google Drive, a YouTube video, or a link to the assignment. If you choose to attach something from your Google Drive, it takes you to this screen and defaults to recent. If you want something out of your My Drive, you must remember to click My Drive. Once you choose something from your drive and click Add, look what happens. You have the option to allow students to view your doc, edit the doc, or you can pass out that document to each individual student. This will make that document go to each individual student's Google Drive. How powerful is that? To create a form, go to New and click Form. Here, you can name your form and start typing questions. You have the option to make the question required so they must answer before moving on. And you also have many different responses to choose from. At the top, there is a settings cogwheel. Click the settings cogwheel and this will take you to the form settings. Under General, you can choose to restrict the form to JCPS only or leave it open to anyone on the web. And you can turn on the quiz feature and add different point values to each question. When finished making changes, don't forget to press Save in the top right corner. The option to change the theme is also available, as well as many powerful add-ons. You can find add-ons in the Google Web Store. You can also view what your form will look like by clicking on the eye. When you are finished, click Send, and you will get the URL that you will need to give to your students or colleagues. Lastly, all responses you receive go to a Google Sheet directly in your Google Drive. Click Responses and create a new spreadsheet. The questions and answers will go to a Google Sheet that is saved to your drive. Chromebooks are cheap and perfect for shareable class sets or one-to-one programs. Chromebooks are versatile devices with dynamic content and G Suite built in. They are easy to use and simple to manage. If your school has Chromebooks and needs help getting them up and running, this link is for you. In it, you will find how to set up the Chromebooks on the JCPS network, ordering information, and how to wipe clean or power wash a Chromebook. If you have further questions about Chromebooks, Google training at your school, or Google in general, please fill out the Google Help form located at jcps.me/Google, and a member of the Google team will be in touch with you. Thank you for learning more about Google in JCPS.